Hello, Adam. There we go. Tiny figurines and crap out. My thumbnails. Now if I don't die in a farming simulator plane accident, I'll be great. Hey, Squiggy. Oh, easy there. Easy plane. Easy, easy, easy. We're gonna learn how to fly on the go here, folks. Yeah, well, nobody said flying in farm sim made perfect sense. There is a helicopter on the page for the modders that released this. Hello, Gabe. Okay, so double that a little bit. Are you guys able to see the thumbnail okay? I don't know why you're not leveling out better. Cool. I found a program that will work fairly well for me for... No, that's too high up, stupid plane. Oh, sure. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. kind of working, but I never really was good at flying planes in 19 either, or 17. You know what? It's still fertilizing from way out here. Even at this height. Look at that. It's still working. Okay, cool. They got a helicopter too, if anybody's curious. You guys pulled at them. No silo found. Well, who's that about silo? Okay, so no crop dusting with cars like we go fly high up and then like fall to the sky or whatever. But so I jumped out of the plane because the end of the world. There we go. Now I'm out. Well, we get a nice aerial view of the map. Now, we'll see what happens. Probably the same thing that happened in 19. We might have a plane fall through the map. We'll just wait. And it's likely going to just drop like a rock. Oh, there it is. It already fell. It's kind of stuck in the map because it's supposed to have landing gear. Come on. Get. I already broke it. Yay, 3 minutes into the stream. Oh. No. There we go. There. It's free. Is it still fertilizing? It is. It's still fertilizing way up here. How you doing, Pete? Oh, it's empty. I may have to do a little bit of a edit this thing. I don't know. Camera work is controller. Most of the up and down is controller. Forward like this is keyboard. And right now I'm staring at the keyboard. I'm still trying to learn how to fly this crazy thing. I'm sure it works much better than it looks like it does right now. I think it's more pilot error than anything. Quit going up. Down, 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 down. Get too high, you hurt disappearing. Come on. down, down. Here you go. I don't know why the nose just wants to go straight down or start angling down just going forward. I would suggest if you're interested at trying this out, it's a fun PC mod. You can fertilize the fields with it. You can see I got a lot of straw to pick up. Boy. But I got the bean harvest done. Oh, no I didn't. Oh, what's that part of the field? Oh, first blade. Sock. Good. Jackass. There we go. That's it. Get your tail down a little bit. Well, at least for some capacitor and some mass. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, buddy. There you go. Oh. No. Let go. Down, 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 down. Come on. Down we go. There you go. Yeah. Farmson doesn't know the difference with its flight between plane and helicopter. So the helicopter might look a bit more realistic. But I found it after I'd already made the thumbnail. It's still pretty fun. Thank you. Didn't need to use GIMP or Photoshop or pay for Streamlabs Ultra. I already had something free on my computer that I could put text on and everything. I just need to learn how to add the FS logo if I want to, for FS22. We gotta finish seeding this field tonight. We gotta finish. I set 3 combines out to do the buckwheat field last night, and they all eventually left the course and couldn't find their way back. So we're gonna finish that up for them. But we're gonna jump in the next sat first and finish the soybeans, so we can get the straw picked up. Oh, I know that, Cecil. I'm just glad I didn't die in a farm sim plane accident. Hey, I just got that mod like a little over an hour ago. Okay, I found it. I was like, ooh, there's my stream tonight. And I'm gonna learn how to make a frickin' thumbnail for this one. And it's a special mod. And with practice, my thumbnails will get better. Thanks to Paint 3D. So I had 3 harvesters working on the buckwheat field. Buckwheat does not leave straw on this map, but it does on Island Life. Whatever. So we got that field to finish up, get what they missed. We got this field to finish up. We're planting wheat over the withered rye. We'll finish that up. We're planting that. Probably mess around with the plane some more. If nothing else, just to fly from one part of the map to the other. Although it didn't do too bad fertilizing even from high up. So that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, it was already on my computer, Gabe. So, fun mods like being able to fertilize with water, the next set, and being able to fly around and spray your fields are coming out what would seem to be very late in FS22. It's kind of sucky. So we'll be on here getting some stuff done tonight. Tomorrow night we'll be on Twitch for Construction Sim. So that'll be fun. Now, are you playing tomorrow night, Gabe, and not streaming, or are you just gonna watch, or what are you doing? It's up to you. She's on vacation. Oh, I'm not going to pick on Gabe for taking time off, because when you do a lot of streaming and you put a lot of effort into figuring out what you're going to do and get ready for it, and then she's recording and editing videos behind the scenes, it's a lot more work than some people realize. So it can be mentally draining, and time off is needed, just like with any job. So I'm not gonna give her crap for taking time off, because I might be doing the same thing before too long myself. You can taxi the plane on ground level with auto drive. I did test that out. It kinda goes wide so it bumps into things quite easily. You need big open areas to use auto drive with it, but you can. So that's kind of goofy. Can't seem to use horseplay with it, which would have been awesome. See, here I thought this guy was all done. And I realized there's this corner over here that horseplay missed. So we'll knock this out real quick. Get a worker picking up the straw, even though he's probably going to be going over parts of the field I already straw picked, but that's fine. Just get him going. Ouch, spook. But just get him going. That way I don't have to do it. That's the only reason. We'll finish the buckwheat harvest, and we will finish planting the wheat field. That's what our plans are mostly for the night. That seems a little bit low, bot. 43%. Yeah, see, now, that's the number Spooky should have got, but I got 92%. You need to quit drinking Carl's adult beverages, but alright. Gabe, I'm not going to make any comments about what it said. For you, when you did beauty. I'll leave that to the peanut gallery. Speaking of peanuts, the field over by our PB&J production needs to be lined so that we can get ready to plant our peanuts over there. Because we got to get our nuts down. But, you know what I mean. I got to get my nuts in the dirt. No, that's not right either. Doesn't sound right either.
That's what she said.
Excuse me, how do you fly in farm sim straight and not like disappeared in the stratosphere, asking for a friend. I may have added my own emoji reaction to the picture in Discord of the banana bread lays. Ugh. Don't forget to smashy that like button, guys. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Exclamation mark crop will be where PC players can get the crop duster plane. It is also down in the description. Should be down in the description. Well, Carl had a good remedy for that last weekend. He had a good idea. Just cut it off. But you won't do my idea. You're being stubborn. You won't do anything for me. Except, well, I don't know. Maybe give you some anti-inflammatories. Maybe immobilize your foot, which would protect your toe from, you know, bumpage. As somebody who doesn't have very good medical coverage, it really irks me when people need to go to the doctor, can, but won't. Okay, so the best cure for avoiding that problem, Gabe, is to lift your foot before you put it forward. Some people need instruction manuals for life. Because if it is broken, it could be, you know, like the inside of the bone could be causing an infection, which is not good. Yep. You might get one of them fun walking boots. But whatever it takes to get, you know, shield your toe from bumping into things. She can't wear shoes right now, Cecil. Her toes too tender and swollen. It hurts to wear shoes. What Gabe needs, because she's, well, clumsy, is a suit of like body armor. So go to a local museum, find the, medieval section, and just put on a pair of like shining armor and walk out. If they say anything, hey, I got a broken toe, I gotta protect myself, I'm clumsy. No, she just needs to go to the doctor, Cecil. Thankfully, the pain this time is strong enough that she's not going to wait an extra year before going like with her shoulder. In the meantime, make like a pillow sleeve you can stick your toe in. Like stuff it with like chicken feathers. Okay, I'll take that win. That's not bad. Okay, that's better, Bot. That's much better for Spooky. Hey, chicken feathers are very soft. They make good pillows. And a nice cushion between your toe and anything you might bump it into would be helpful. So I'm trying to be helpful. So pluck you too. Now Pete won when he gambled them all. So does that mean there's more of Gabe's chicken feathers for protecting her toe? Is that how that works now? Not gonna lie, I'm a little proud I figured out how to do that thumbnail. Not gonna lie. And I'll have to do a little testing. I might have figured out how to schedule my live stream, but I'm not sure. Yay, Spooky, Gabe, and I survived our high school. It shouldn't be too much different, Gabe, than scheduling when your video comes out. So I think between the two of us, we can figure it out. Sorry. Off we go into the wild being yonder. Come on, autosave. Be nice. Bringing Rob Bacon. Thank you, Gabe. I look forward to it. That's how it is around here now. Them's the rules. You type in BRB, it does not mean anything else except bringing Rob Bacon. Bacon bits, do 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 do, bacon bits, do 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 do, bacon bits. Oh good, it's gonna rain later. I probably won't be done harvesting. Oh well, I'll just jump over and jump in the big bud and finish seeding instead. Let's see. Oh, it's not gonna rain for a while yet. Oh, not until 2100. We're good. We're fine. It'll be fine. Of course, it's almost 1600. That's 5 hours from now. Of course I lost. It's slots. Duh. Okay, well, I've got a moment during this pass. I'm going to take a quick look at buckwheat, just out of curiosity, see how well it sells. I was playing Island Life by Kaz64 earlier, and buckwheat on that map sells really well. Since we're growing buckwheat, here we have it on this map. Yep, equal high price. Ooh, 3,000. Ooh, hey, we're going for the train station with our buckwheat when we sell it. Well, considering how prone I am to crashing, I'll just aim for your house, Lydia. Since I'm still learning how to fly the dang thing. So I did download, but I have not thrown in my mods folder yet the helicopter. I'll see which one is better. Alright, yep, I like that one. I like that one. I don't like Carl's. That one's not good. Come on, straighten out. There you go. Just in time. This thing doesn't make the turns with PCA as nice as I'd like it to. I'm in third.
Nope!
Broken promises stick. She needs an adult to help with that. But cattle-tailed on you, Gabe. Yeah, it ratted you out, told me that you weren't bringing me bacon. I'm not happy. He's like, sure. doesn't matter if you've had bacon. You keep saying you're going to bring me bacon and you don't do it. Yeah, thanks, Bot. But I'm not sure if he's going to win or not. Oh, spooky. Oh, ouch. The highest you can and still lose. That's painful. That's painful. You see that, guys? She's so stingy with the bacon, she's not even going to make the bacon promise anymore. Hey, I did survive the heist. The bot gave us a red herring. I think the Lord is too busy to darn your socks. Oh dear. Do them yourself. She wants to do the bacon for a round table exchange program. No bacon for you, Odia. I might be part of a minority, but I actually kind of like spam, at least regular spam. If I fry up spam, as long as it's well done to where it starts to get a good caramelization on the outside, so it's crispy on the outside. Yep, I'll eat it. A couple of scrambled eggs, English muffin, some juice, breakfast. Alrighty. So there was a very uneventful game update to Farm Sim today. Not really a big deal. Some bug fixes for some of the DLCs mostly. And then there was an update to Straw Harvest and the Emergency Pack and the Premium. Yep. wasn't even anything good on the modding side, Odia. It was kind of a bummer. An hour? You really do have crap internet, don't you? It took me less than 5 minutes. You need to move to civilization, bud. At first, the game tried to tell me to put in my product code from the Season 2 pass. I was like, no. So I closed out and went back in. And it was installed. Because I have the Giants version auto updater. ODF's in Canada. He can point towards Alaska and tell the duck that's where he's going, and then head south to the mainland U.S. Just tell the duck, keep going. If you get to where they speak Russian, you went too far. До свидания, duck. Parrots are allowed. They don't come into my streams and act like trolls. Like the duck and his owner. Well, not only that, Gabe, we'd have to redo our edits. To the primos, to the pallets. Because we couldn't change the name of it when we updated it because it wouldn't work. Aurelian, that 13 was for Spooky. She likes number 13. That's her lucky number. Did I say edit version? I meant, look, I'm harvesting soybeans. Aurelian's more worried about the duck than the ferret, Odia. He doesn't want rabies and whatever else that thing carries. The only living creature on this planet that carries more diseases is Gertie. Try that again. There we go. Maxie's house. That's where she is, Pete. Where she belongs. Are you still wanting to go trucking tonight, Gabe? Because I'm good either way. Hey, Jonah. Yeah, go ahead and go trucking whenever you want, Gabe. I'm not sure, because might be messing around with planes and helicopters in Farm Sim. And practicing some more thumbnails. Thanks, ODF. You joined the heist and we all died. I blame the duck. Paint 3D's pretty easy. It's just a matter of taking the picture, figuring out where I want to do it, selecting the color, putting in the shape and size of the text box. Now that wasn't my first attempt at a thumbnail. I tried with GIMP and everything and I just didn't like the way it turned out writing freehand. And then I found a way to do it in Paint 3D and went, ooh, okay. Had a really nice one done with Streamlabs, but when I went to save it or anything, they're wanting me to pay for Ultra, and I'm like, no. Like I said, the duck. I'm pretty sure it was the duck that flushed that Kraken down the toilet. Couldn't put it past him. Wait, you clean up after the duck? You mean you actually are good for something? Huh. Well, now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Yeah, but I don't even have to worry about Photoshop now, Gabe. I'll just paint. One thing I may not be able to do is add like the Farming Simulator 22 logo onto things. I don't know. That's one of the things I'm going to try and see if I can figure out. I'll see what I can learn so I know what I'm doing and see how my thumbnail for Sunday morning turns out. think the next app might need a little bit of an edit for its fuel capacity. Because with its higher tank capacity in the harvesting unit, it's in the field longer. And it starts getting thirsty. It's less than half now. It's not too bad, but it would be quite the party foul to pull a clutch. So okay, cool, Gabe. 60-40, that doesn't make sense, Carl. Don't you need 75-90? Wait, I don't know, streamer math. I might start putting Gabe, like, not just the FS22 logo on my thumbnails, but maybe, like, in a corner put, like, the Rough Rider logo, another corner put my logo, maybe the Giants Partner Program logo. Show people more about me. That's not what I said. That is, thank you. You don't need to get so squirrely on the turnies. There you go. Almost. Construction Sim on Twitch. Usual bat time, usual bat channel, usual bat crap craziness. We gotta build the rocket to send Gabe home. Go before. Gabe's thinking about playing but not streaming. So I'll be the only one streaming tomorrow night. So if you guys want to watch Construction Sim shenanigans on Twitch tomorrow night, you're gonna have to watch me. Unless D40 fires up the stream, because I don't think Moose is gonna.
What?
not the same Stone Cold that you're thinking. Oh, those are the two I have. No. Moose's response to the are you streaming tomorrow night question is
No.
Corey and I survived our heist. Woo! See? ODF wasn't on the boat. Told you it was that duck. I think once I figure it out more, that plane might be kind of fun. I just need to learn the controls a little bit better. Probably mess around with it some more before we're done. Especially if it rains, because that's the perfectly safe time to fly, right? In the rain. Sure. If you're saying that, Aurelian, talking about Sir Quacks a lot, then I agree. If you're actually talking about Howard the Duck, then I will disagree. Okay, the movie was trash. The comic book character and the fact that he showed up in the end credits scene of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, different story. But that 80s movie was, yeah, that was pure cheese trash. Yeah, that movie was back when Marvel didn't know how to make good comic book movies. Okay, well, we're getting there. I'm thinking after we finish the beans, we'll unload the beans into the truck, refill the next set, and use it to finish up the buckwheat. Since it's the 50-meter header, I had 13.5-meter headers on the 3 course plate combines. So they got quite a bit done. Whoa, I bumped my controller. And then just turned off to get this. Now I'm driving like Gabe. Slow and not straight. There we go. I just changed back to this page.
Execute Order 66.
Well, if you were worried about it, you should have gone trucking instead of going farming. And listen to my stream while you were trucking. Didn't. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go trucking or not, though. That's the thing. I might. If I do, I'll let you know. If I do, I'm likely going to eat something before I do. That's for sure. don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Yeah, me too, Gabe. Was not a fan of the other. If you think this map looks good with the reshade mod I'm using, you should see Island Life. Oh, wow. Ouch, Aurelian. Ouch. Well, at least, since it made me wait, at least I got a win. It wasn't a huge win, but it was a win. Still in third, though. Nice. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, but getting first place Aurelian is not as difficult as keeping first place. Well, of course I died in the heist. Okay, almost done with the soybeans. Like I said, we'll empty the harvester, refuel it, and then we can head off to work on the buckwheat. Yeah, works fine. drive, not so much. It instead of folding and driving long ways, it tries to drive down the road like it is right now. Roads in Farm Sim aren't that wide. The plane with the auto drive though, Moose, that was funny. I tried course play with the plane and it tried to tell me, no silo. I'm like, silo? What? Oh, you're not gonna work. But you can fertilize fields from quite a high distance. You can be up pretty far. And it'll still fertilize. So I was like, cool. Yes, that is true as far as getting to the fields. If you don't want to drive it manually at 25 miles an hour, cut it out of low boy. Yes, it is. Yes, the F12 teleport's easier if you want to go that route. Yeah, but Moose doesn't worry about content unless he's watching it. You know what else is fun for me to do, Moose, that makes for interesting content? The Nitro Boost mod. Half in and half out of a building also, Aurelian. Looks like one more pass should do it. Yes. Yes, Pete will teleport into the side of a building and just leave it so we can admire the fertilizer truck hanging out the side. Ooh, Ori. That was pretty funny, Pete. That was pretty funny. All right, we're gonna miss one little corner here. Oh, Gabe. Carl's all happy he finally got back down to 0 and she gives him points. Whee! Nope. He just waited until I went there on stream and went, what the heck? That's right, folks. The 300-mile-an-hour next act. Coming soon. Warranty, schwarranty. They want me to drive it at a reasonable speed. They need to make it faster. You've had an interesting conversation with Mrs. Pete the other day. I'm sure that was. We're gonna move the truck over here so we're closer to our buckwheat. That, and we've got 3 harvesters over here that need to be emptied as well. And then we're gonna fuel up the next set and bring it over. Are you saying she's dirty-minded, Pete? It sounds like she'd fit in with the rest of us if she is. Dirty-minded and twisted. Yep, she'd fit right in with us. How does she feel about trucking simulation games? Oh, no, I don't think Pete wants that. I don't think Pete wants that. Pete's like, no. Keep her away from my me time. There we go. All fueled up and ready to go. See, if I were you, Pete, I'd be worried because that means she's practicing her aim. I'm just saying. That's Tula by giving her a 14. That's mean. That's about right for me though. Okay, get the next set there for a second. Get this guy going. Yeah, I know you're gonna take a minute to scan because this is a big deal. This loading wagon actually goes more than 50 meters, but Horseplay doesn't. Otherwise, they'd be able to have this done quicker. I just realized, I think I left the JCB parked on the field. Probably should move it after I get this guy going. Then we'll take the next set over and get started on harvesting. There we go. Now, well, you're staying on the field at least. You're just not going very straight. I don't know what you're doing. Come on, figure it out. Turn around. There you go. Oh, only 13 hours? Oh, what was I worried about? It won't need to go that long because half the field or more has already been done. Oh, okay, he's not on the field. Okay, good. I don't need to move anything out of the way. Cool. There's nothing in the way. All right, awesome. So now we'll jump back into the next set. Not the quad track, not the plane. Next set. There's a little bit of beans there. There's some beans over here that got missed, but you know what? We got plenty of beans. Those little bits can just stay. We'll plow them under. That's all there is on the whole field. I'm okay with that. It was a big field. The nice part about a field 178 above where we are now is that was withered rye, and all it needs is to be planted. It doesn't need to be lined or plowed. So I'm just direct drilling over the rye, which makes it very easy to know where I have and haven't planted. And also saves me time. Captain Spooky. Nope, you had it right the first time with the 9%, not 49. I like that roll, though. I do like that roll. Okay. Well, Aurelian, we don't call him a troll bot for nothing. Oh, spooky! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. At least I won't have to straw pick this field because this crop doesn't give straw. So that will make things easier. Spooky kicked Ori and I off the boat. Thanks, Spook. Appreciate it. So we'll finish up, clean up what Horseplay missed. I didn't even bother trying to figure out where the path was that the combines needed to get back onto when they cut off the course and stopped. I just figured, you know what? They did as much as they did. I'll do the rest myself. Who knows, Orlean? Who knows? The bot's weird sometimes like that. See, I hadn't done anything in this field yet. I just let Horseplay do its thing last night. I had Horseplay in here harvesting this field. Horseplay was working on the harvest on the bean field to finish it up, or work towards finishing it up. And I started seeding the wheat field that used to be rye. So even if I have to finish up what the combines started last night, at least I don't have to do the whole field. They got part of it done for me. So that's a help. But slowly, one by one, they kept saying that they left the course and stopped. All right, Moose. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night. don't forget, guys, the next DLC for Farm Sim comes out next week. As uneventful as it really is. No, I need you over here. There. Now go. Well, I'll tell you, Gabe, there's not going to be a lot of buzz and people excited about finding out about the DLC. To be honest, if I were you, I wouldn't even bother making videos on it. Will do, Adam. Will do. The only things I could think of that might be worth any kind of videos on would be, there's supposed to be some kind of new mission system or something to go with, you know, picking certain products in certain places or something. And then there's that robot for cleaning the solar panels. I'm getting it so I can show it off because that's what I do as a Giants partner. I do it so those of you who are on the fence can see it and decide. I mean, it's a neat thing, really, and it might be all right if it had come out 2 years ago. Well, if that's more of a mod, the hay and straw pellets, I would kind of compare this to the hay, the mowing and baling pack that, you know, it's not like we get like Kubota or something, you know, that was a name brand attached to a DLC. There's not even a name to this. It's just the storage pack or whatever. Well, at least the Oxbow pack was a new brand added to the game. It added Oxbow, just like Kubota. But there was the hay and forage pack that came out that was just looked like stuff that was from Erlengrad. Not very exciting. It didn't add anything new to the game. Unlike things like Platinum and Premium, it added new things to the game. Anything new that the game gets from this new DLC coming out this next week isn't that big a deal, especially for those of us on PC. Oh, you can wash your sugar beets and your potatoes now. There's solar panels and a robot that cleans it for you. And more warehouses to go with the 2,500 other storage solutions we have in FS22. Woohoo! Sign me up! The self-propelled baler from Vermeer is alright. Again, like I said, it adds another brand game, which gives the modders another license to use. Well, especially Gabe, they might be more excited if it means they can, like, wash their sugar beets or potatoes or whatever and make more money by selling them. So I guess that kind of adds new skill types to the game, which could be good, could be bad. Some maps are already pretty maxed out. If they just added a hitch Aurelian to the back, well, of course they can't edit the DLC without cracking it. That's not allowed. But if they made a self-propelled baler with a hitch on the back, and you could tow a wrapper behind you, that would be alright. The fact that you can't have a wrapper on it right now means that the most I ever use that self-propelled baler for is for straw and hay, not grass. Yeah, the Gravel pack was nice. Seeing that stationary baler that did all that stuff on PC when I was on console in FS17, seeing Daggerwin use it made me want to get a PC for FS19. That was one of the reasons. And now everybody has it, which is, you know, awesome. Being able to bale and store TMR in bales too. We'll probably be using some of those things on here. Being able to bale chaff so it turns into silage. And now with Yos's mod that makes the bales ferment automatically, immediately, you put chaff in, they come out as silage bales. Even in the bale pack. Put grass in, same thing. Silage bales come out. It's nice. Before I had to use the Better Contracts mod, which meant I had to walk up to every bale and click on it to get it to ferment, which was fine. It was still faster than waiting 6 hours or whatever it was in game time for it to ferment, but it's even faster when it just comes out of the wrapper done, ready to go. Something's wrong with the YouTube math. We had up to like 12 or 14 people in here earlier and only 8 likes. Come on, guys. They're free. Well, Farm Sim used to have instant fermenting and then they took it out because it wasn't realistic. But now we have to have a mod to do it. There was a script mod in 17 I'd love to have in 22 where you can set it on a mower when you're mowing to have it drop hay instead of grass. That would be very helpful too. We need to look into that game, see if we can figure out how to do that for 22. Even if it means adding it to a mower. I think we had that written down in the Tuesday Things to Do channel before, but we need to reiterate that one. With the number of animals I'm going to be raising on this map alone, anything to make life easier is going to be used. Do I have some incredibly cheaty productions down in the animal food production area I showed off last night? Oh yeah. And they will be used to the maximum of their capability. would be hard to figure out how to make a mower do it, Gabe, because there's windrowers that do it in 22. You just gotta look at one of those. I have a pack of windrowers that Ted is they windrow. I think Turk even made one for you early on. So it should be possible. It should be very, 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 very possible. And yes, they are likely going to be announcing a new Farm Sim game hopefully soon. But I'll still be playing 22 once it comes out. I still play 19. That's why I'm saying, Gabe, we need to look at those and figure out how, or if it's possible, to add that to a mower and not just a windrower. Maybe Moose and I can work on them Tuesday while you're working on Corn Belt. So we're almost to where the horseplay workers stopped. Once we get there, I'm going to hire a regular paid worker to continue on, and we'll jump back in the plane for a little bit before we do some more wheat seeding. Well, according to my little menu down here above the map, our case picking up soybean straw is doing just nice. He's doing fine. So, that's good. is if I hire a regular worker, once we get these rows done, that shouldn't be a problem because, well, Horseplay already did headlands, so turning around should be pretty dang easy for him. And I can afford to pay him, so I might even use the enhanced worker mod. This next week, when we're on here, if we don't do it on Sunday, we will start planting our visual crops where the horizon is written as fields. Make that look nice. So I'm thinking poppies, cotton, darn it. I was hoping to have like a red crop, a white crop, and then a blue crop. So red, white, and blue, kind of be patriotic about it. But I don't know what I would put as blue. Well, that's not going to work. We'll do something. Probably just a bunch of poppies. Make it all red. I mean, if I wanted to take those fields out entirely and never put anything back in there, I have, like, flowers I can paint in there. We have the bluebells, daisies, we got all these flowers. I can go red, white, and blue with these easily. Red, white, blue. Not like I need those fields anymore. That look kind of cool. And I'll see what I want to do if I get near the end and if they don't come out even. You're still in fifth, Spooky. You're slowly catching up to Jonah. But you got a little bit to go yet. Okay, looks like it's time I can get ready to hire a regular worker after this pass. Good deal. Then we'll try and jump back in the plane for a bit. AI vehicle extension. All right, buddy. You do you, all right? Spooky's goal is to reach first place. I thought you'd be happy just staying ahead of Carl. Okay, so he's off. That's gonna cost me some money as he drives. That's fine. I can afford it. Taxi coming runway here. Off you go. Oh, come on, cruise control's not gonna work? Boo! Come on, cruise control. Cruise control doesn't want to work with this thing. That sucks. You gotta hold the button. Well, I have to hold down W to go forward. Q seems to be bringing it down. That's just my camera right there with the arrows. A turns to the left, B right. I slowly want to raise up tail first, left mouse, higher with right mouse. he makes it fall out. Oh, no. Oof. He used to exit like a regular vehicle. Thank you, autosave, for having terrible timing. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, down. There you go. Nitro? Oh, Nitro does work with this. But come on, lower down. Crazy thing. There you go. Not descending very fast, so it's disappearing because I'm in the upper atmosphere. No, down. What are you doing? There you go. Come on. Down, down, down. Like I said, most of this is pilot error. When I look down and I see that field just barely got a headland and a few passes, it looks like. And I spent a lot of time putting that wheat in the ground last night. It's a lot of withered rye to still plant over. That's gonna take me a while. That's it. Send. I can still see the lines in the field where it fertilized earlier, though. It's empty right now. I just wish it gave me some controls of the F1. Yeah, you're gonna go into the stratosphere. I'm gonna jump out. Plane's gonna go crashing down to the ground. I'm gonna just fly like Superman instead. The biggest problem is now I've got a plane in the middle of a field where I've got a worker who's going to be trying to get truck. Somewhere. Oh, he's still way up. He's coming down. Nope, he's going to go for the water. Ooh, right into the trees. Okay. I still have super speed and flight on. I also have super strength on, so no, you can't lift this without super strength. Well, that's the plane. I'm gonna mess with it some more, but for now, that's what he does. Going to instead now. Oh, what do you mean you're blocked by an object? No, you're not. I'll bet you're not. Can't leave that next set for a second. You're not blocked here. How are you blocked by an object? You're still working. You're missing stuff. Come on, kid. I've got a big bud to plant with right now. Yeah, this field really makes the Borgo look small. This is the big Borgo too, Gabe. This is the Titanized big one. And of course, Titanized just means capacity. Had to Titanize the capacity because otherwise I'd be filling up way too often on a map like this. But as you can see, wheat's going in, the withered rye, which is the brighter yellow, is going out. I'm going to finish a couple of headlands up here at the top, and then I'll go back to the up and downs. No, but I think the unresponsiveness and the weird performance of that plane, that's more operator error than mod itself. I mean, it has the limitations of flight in Farm Sim, but if it had better controller support, I'd probably be able to do it a lot more and easier. Oh, looks like I kicked Beryllium off the boat. Oops. Oh, my boat now. If I don't get the peanut field planted over by the peanut butter and jelly productions, I will set us up to do that on Sunday. But I might set a worker over there to line that field pretty soon so that that will be done. Because that's the only thing stopping us from planting our peanuts on the ground. That should be enough. I got plenty of room for turning around up here. I said lower. There. Try that again. There we go. It looks like it's wiggly, but it's still going fairly straight. And I'll go the slower cruise control speed. That'll help. Yeah, I understand about that, Aurelian. That's fine. I'm only going about another half an hour or so, and then we're probably going to be calling it. Just trying to get as much done as I can tonight, because we got a lot to do on this map. Have a good one, bud. Trucker Matsy said last weekend I need to work on my thumbnails. I guess I got that started. And the fact that I have a free program and I put a shortcut on my desktop helps. He's still got a little wiggle in the wagon. Going straight, but he's still got a little wiggly to him. He's just really excited to be seeding, I guess. Oh boy, I'm putting wheat in the ground. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can hardly contain myself. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good one, Gabe. Let's see how much the bot likes me or doesn't like me. A gig. Not a giggity or a gigita. It's a gig. Okay. Yeah, I may not go trucking tonight. I might fire up that mod tomorrow so I can let Adam know how it's doing. Oh, I forgot to ask him if there's a certain place in the order it needs to go. Ouch! Dang bot. Be nice to this boogie. Maybe I should do another headland down here. Looking a little thin. I think I'll do a pass or two down here. It's all I've got to get done anyways. So I'm likely not going trucking tonight, like I said. I am instead going to keep working on this map. Get more stuff done. So we can get closer to animals. I just need to watch the time so I can stop the harvester and it starts raining. But I was looking on Island Life today, and there's several places that would be good to expand beach out into the water to make areas to put down the fishing stuff. If I don't figure it out before, Gabe, I might ask you to show me Saturday night so I can do my thumbnail for Sunday. I want to put the 22 in one corner, my logo in one corner, and maybe the Rough Rider logo in another. I was intimidated about learning how to do a decent thumbnail. Now I'm not so much. I was feeling a little intimidated about doing a decent job editing. So maybe editing won't be so bad either. So I need to get back on the recording bandwagon. Because now that I can do thumbnails for those videos, I'll be ready. Well, the nice part about it, Gabe, is not only do you and I use DaVinci, but I'm pretty sure so does Lane, and I think Clutch still does too. So there's plenty of options for advice. I'm not sure about Matsy. But if I learn a few things from different people, then I can find which way works best for me by using different techniques from different people. I didn't use the direct drill very often, but you know what? I'm liking it now, especially when there's crops that are withered when I start the map. Well, I mean, I'm direct drilling because this doesn't need to be plowed, so why bother plowing or cultivating if it doesn't need it? I can just direct drill. especially with the size of these fields. That's just extra work. Now, if I was on a smaller map, then I might be more inclined to put in the hours. If we don't do it before, Gabe, as well as working on like Corn Belt and the hay mowers, I want to fix that sugarcane planter. Because I'm finding more needs for sugarcane, especially if I do the one video series I want to do. So I need that planter to be good to go. I don't plan on doing very many videos like Let's Plays from this map. I'll stream it, but I'm not going to do very many Let's Plays because it's just too big. I'd have to have like a really long and even edited time lapse in the middle. I've still got 3 hours until it rains, or just about 3 hours, so that's not bad. Now, I have 2 very good options for getting started on videos. And then I might graduate into a 4X after a while, depending on how the initial series go. Okay, now I've got plenty of room at the top and bottom for turning around. We can do our up and downs now. My goal in single player between now and Sunday is to have this field and the soybean field done. Even if we don't do the tobacco field on Sunday, we might go ahead and lime and plant the peanut field. If this one's going on its own right now, this one's going right now. We're right here. This is the field where the peanuts are going. It looks so small on here, but when you get over there, it's pretty good size. And then when we get to this, it's going to be red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue on the end, with those flowers. That could work. Since it's the odd number, since it's the odd letter. Yeah. I might work on that a little bit between now and then too. Show you guys what it looks like. That'd be kind of cool. But I liked it earlier when I was doing the screenshot. I just went in here, turned that off. Boop. Oh, look at that. No junk on the screen for taking a screenshot. And I turned on third person, stood next to the plane and faced the camera. Boom. Screenshot. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all it took. I was glad it got rid of all of the HUDs. I didn't have to try and take like a screenshot and not get the other stuff. I was worried that something like the simple inspector here or something, you know, might not go away. I think, let me try something here. Yeah, the only thing that stays is the FPS if I have it up. I'll keep that in mind. Either just not have it in the picture, or turn it off before I do. Oh, they must have fixed that for 22. That's why I was worried about it. Okay, that makes more sense. I still want to look for reshade and reshade presets for the older farm sim games. Could you imagine reshade and presets for 15? Oh. Yeah, I'd do some Throwback Thursdays then if I could. If I had that. Oh! Why are you wiggling so much? You're going straight. Now let's try it again. There's still no wiggle. I might get the TB120 out here. It's a little bit wider. I don't think it's going to wiggle so much. Because this is getting annoying. And like I said, it's a 36 meter, where this is like 30.5. Hard to believe that the TB120 is actually wider than the Borgo. And darn it, tonight, since, again, the terrible timing of the things, I'm going to go a little longer so that Paul can hang out a bit. I'm not stopping in 4 minutes. I'm going to keep going a little longer. Now, you're okay, Paul. You can't help the time change. All right, let's pull this up. Move it out of the way. Okay, so any large tractors? Yeah, the Fent Vario 1100. Anything else? We're gonna buy a new tractor. Maybe we'll try used first. Magnum. But we're gonna be pulling a John Deere. Isn't there any used John Deeres in here? Aww. Womp, womp, womp. Fine. Doing good, Paul. Doing good. Ooh, the 9R. What do you think, kid? You pick 9R or 9RX? I think I know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Gabe's saying the 9R. I thought she was gonna say the 9RX. Wow, I'm surprised. So I'm gonna go for the 9RT. No. I think Paul's got it right. I mean, look at that beautiful beastie. How could you vote against something like that? Now, where is my DD120? Well, hello, there you are. Oop. Think. Tricked out. Okay, now. on. There we go. Gotcha. Put you back on wheat before I forget. That would be bad. We need to go in here. We need one of these. And one of these. That'll get us going for a while. Well, the thing is, Gabe, is it doesn't matter whether I go 9RX or 9R. They're still going to be articulated. I can't remember where it takes fertilizer at. No, don't drop down. Come back here. If I get in and I trigger it to fill, it's going to take too long. Okay, it started. There you go. There we go. Ah! I knew I'd win. There, that's pretty good. That'll work for now. That'll get us pretty far. Cover was already open. I knew I had to do that for the seats. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah, look at how it looks behind us now too. No more of that shallow cultivated look. That's nice. Now we are planting, baby. This is how you direct drill. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. It does its job, but it's difficult to tell if you're actually getting the fertilization state. I got the big bud in the Borgo last night because I wanted something different. but I need something faster. I'll use the Big Bud and the Borgo in some of the fields that are big, but look smaller on the map compared to this one. Maybe we use it to plant our peanuts. We'll see. But for now, to get rid of our withered rye and put down our wheat, we are going this route. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. We're planting at 16 miles an hour. That's not bad. Bet we can beat it though. Bet we can go 24. Boom. Except for autosave. There we go. Yeah. Let's get this going here, folks. Hey, we all survived, guys. Nice. By all, I mean Spooky, me, and myself. Still getting a little wiggle. Might be because of the field. That and going 25 miles an hour. We'll drop it back down a little bit. Was it? I haven't used it lately. I might need to pull it out and give it a try. Because if it does work right, it would be useful on this map. A 50-meter seeder, even wider than this thing. Yeah. I'll take a look at mine, Kate, and see how it does. Yeah. But it sure would be useful on here, though, Gabe. Did we do a 50-meter version for the premium crops? If not, want... Since I'm gonna want the regular straw from it, I might do wheat in the same fields as we've already harvested the soybeans and the buckwheat once they're totally done being taken care of, because we're still harvesting the buckwheat and there's still soybean straw being picked up, but I might put wheat in all of them. Then these 3 giant fields will be all straw once the wheat's harvested. Haven't decided if I'm going to do seed production at all or just keep buying it. I do need something to spend my money on to keep me working towards something besides buying animals. So we might just have the wheat for selling when we get the straw. That's why I'm not producing diesel. But yeah, I'll play around with that 50-meter air cart. I've got the John Deere one. I think there's also a 32-meter. I know there is the case skinned one. 32 and 50 meter. Yeah, I could. That's almost a waste. I could just put the wheat in the silo until I'm ready to sell it. I don't know if I need wheat for like the crackers for the Ritz production. I can keep it for that. Of course, Campbell's doesn't need wheat. Great Value Frozen Foods does not need wheat. Jiffy, no wheat. I need flour at Ritz. Okay, I could do that. I could just put it into a mill and make flour out of it. That'll work. Yeah, that New L Gaming, I've got his Bubba Gump Shrimp Company mods. I'll put those on Island Life. I've got those fish mods from that Wild Island Life app that I didn't play, but I've still got those. there was a fish production mod from the Mod Hub. Those are all going to go on Island Life by Kaz. I am starting what is going to be the last heist because my stomach is telling me I need to eat something. So once that heist is done, I will be calling it a night. Yeah, some of the ones like the canned food and the Ritz and stuff you can do on LDU. I'm just doing Island Life because I need something on the water. Makes more sense for fishing. You corrected yourself on the word sense, but not fishing. Okay, Gabe. Keyboard fingers. But that is low. Even if that was flipped around and it was 61 for Spooky, it would still be too low. Give me a nice start. Or don't. Because Spooky says we're not close. So, I guess I don't have a dog in this fight? I don't know. I know Spooky and Gabe threw me off the boat. Yep, I see how it is. Well, if that's the case, then I will see you guys tomorrow night on Twitch for Construction Sim. That's what I know. But for tonight, I also know I need to eat. So I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. And we will see ya tomorrow on Twitch. Have a good one. Bye.